States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you everyone for coming. Sorry for the short notice, but we have a few items we really need to get to. The meeting's been duly noted. We have all of our trustees here, so we have not just a quorum, but everyone is here. So the meeting has been duly called and is being duly held. We're going to act on a few very limited things this evening. The first item we'd like to do is get a approval from the board of 5 new persons to join our volunteer fire department. If I can get a motion, I would assume Trustee Delaney makes that motion, seconded by Trustee Macrinos. All those in favor of approving Evelyn Davis, Christopher Meyer, Mario Sirica, John Martin Catt, and Keith Cooper to our fire department force. All those in favor?
Right. Can you just raise your hand so I see who we
We can point you guys out. Thank you very much. On behalf of the residents, we want to thank you for volunteering. It's really amazing what the volunteers do for our community. Thank you very much. I'm sure you'll have a great time, a rewarding time, and we look forward to working with you. So thank you again very much. Okay, you guys, you're good. Stay, leave, whatever you'd like to do.
We're going to return to our department meeting and Chief Delaware meeting.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have 3 items tonight. 2 basically deal with the past resolution for rescinding for abolishing the paid career fire department, and also the settlement with the firefighters union. The 3rd item is we've reached an agreement with the CSEA supervisors unit. So we'll have, should we have council want to run through the? Sure. Why don't we have council run through the settlement first? That way you may answer some questions you might have about it. We put out a press release the other day that pretty much summarized what we're doing, but please go right ahead.
Sure.
Chris Kurtz, our legal counsel.
Thanks, Mayor. Thanks, board. Thank you, everyone. We're here tonight with the board's consideration of a global settlement that was entered into between the village, the Union for the Paid Firefighters, Local 1588, and the 12 paid firefighters that were employees of the village, all individually signed the agreement that's before you. It's a tripartite agreement in that context, individuals, the union, and the village. The agreement provides a number of things. It's a long document you have it in front of you. There's a lot of legal aspects to it, but in terms of an overview, what has been shared with you, and we'll share it with the audience, is that the fire chiefs will have full operational control of the village fire service going forward. Paid members will have no exclusivity over any work or any apparatus. Paid members have no more right to first response in an apparatus. The prior arbitration awards involving work restrictions and work rules, what's been commonly referred to as the Dinehart and Donahue awards, are null and void going forward. Fire chiefs will have full authority over staffing, assignments, and response in the village. In connection with that, the agreement provides that for the 12 paid members of the fire department, 7 who retired in August will remain retired. They'll receive their full retirement benefit payouts. They'll receive retired health insurance in retirement. Additionally, 2 paid members have resigned effective August 30th. They'll receive separation payouts consistent with the collective bargaining agreement that was in place. Of those 9 individuals, almost all of them, 8 of them, have received payments as consideration for their early retirements and their early terminations. You'll see those listed in the agreement, the lump sum amounts. That leaves 3 remaining members. 2 paid members are remaining on administrative leave. They'll remain on that leave status until they hit their 20-year retirement marks, which will be coming in 2020 and 2022, respectively. And the 1 paid member who has been out on disability leave will remain on disability leave until he either receives a disability retirement from the New York State system or until he hits his 20 years of service to the village, at which point he will be retired as well. That point will be 2022. In connection with that, we also looked at the past years of the collective bargaining agreement. The paid firefighter unit has been without an agreement since 2011. The parties were at interest arbitration for a 2-year period, 2011 to 2013. We've settled that interest arbitration. We've settled all contractual years from 2011, June 1st, 2011, up through August 30th, 2018, late last week. The agreement provides for a 2% annual raise effective June 1st of each of those contract years, 2011 through June 1st of 2018. All bargaining unit members will receive that raise. All members, paid members who have retired in that period will receive the retroactive raises as custom and ordinary. The collective bargaining agreement between the village and the union is terminated as of August 30th, 2018. There is no more collective bargaining agreement between the Local 1588 and the village. Any and all past practices, side agreements that have been entered into between the village or representatives of the village, whether or not they were ratified by the board or not, are null and void from this point forward, as are all past practices or alleged past practices between the village and the union and the paid firefighter members. As part of the agreement, the union will disclaim all representation, interests, and rights towards the bargaining unit members. Per the State Public Employment Relations Board will then decertify the union. The union will no longer represent any paid members under this agreement. Part of what was important to resolve for the village was all outstanding litigation. There were arbitrations, there were practice charges, there were other cases as well. All of those are being settled, withdrawn as a result of this global agreement. One of the things that you will find in the body of the document is a $300,000 settlement related to the 2013 layoffs and demotion case that was still pending for the last 5 years, actually. 6 layoffs, 1 demotion from lieutenant to firefighter. That amount is settled with a lump sum of $300,000. The union will provide the apportionment for who received those amounts. The village agrees as a part of the settlement to rescind the July 25th, 2018 resolution to abolish the paid part of the fire department. In connection with that, the recent lawsuit that was filed by Mr. Michon, 5 residents in state court, related to the procedural manner in which that resolution was adopted, is to be withdrawn, condition of the settlement as well. And finally, all union members, all paid firefighters, and the union itself have agreed to a full waiver and release of all claims against the village in connection with the settlement. So it is truly a global settlement. It resolves each of the individual 12 members. It resolves all outstanding litigation. It resolves all union issues and collective bargaining agreement issues, and it resolves the operational issues within the fire department.
For that summary. Anyone have questions? Just so you know, we have obviously, the board members, seen this proposed settlement. This is part of our settlement of litigation and contract negotiations. Nothing done in secret. We're allowed to do this by law. It's the only way you get things done is to settle litigation. So there's no question about sunshine law or open meeting laws or anything like that. And I guess we might as well go through this CSA or do one at a time.
Sure. Do one at a time.
One at a time?
Yeah, one at a time.
Okay, any questions from citizens on that aspect? Would be items 1 and 2. Seeing none? We'll summarize our proposed agreement with the CSEA supervisors.
Mayor and Board, for consideration tonight as well, we have a new 3-year settlement with the CSEA Supervisors Bargaining Unit, a unit consisting of approximately 20 or just under 20 supervisors who deal with all of the rank and file employees in the village and supervise all those members. That's a successor contract to the agreement, the 8-year agreement that was in place from June of 2010 through May of 2018. It's a 3-year agreement, retroactive to June 1st of this year through May 31st, 2021. There are a lot of collective bargaining agreement, sort of contract cleanup items that are included in that arrangement. The raises are, for this year, June 1, 2018, 2%, June 1, 2019, 2%, and June 1, 2020, 2.5% for the unit. The village also confirmed the number of operational rights in this agreement, including attendance and timekeeping devices, rights associated with those, the ability to install and implement whatever devices are necessary to modernize the attendance system and payroll system in the village. The GPS, the use of GPS, the implementation and use are also available to the to the village through this agreement. And the use of bi-weekly direct deposit payroll. The prior contract, as I mentioned, was for 8 years. The bar unit had made significant financial concessions in that agreement that were reflective of the economy. They were indicative, they were shown through health insurance contributions as well. So that last deal, you saw a lot of financial concessions. This deal was intended to bring that unit up to speed, to recognize the prior deal, to recognize the hard work that these members put in. And it's been fully ratified by membership vote by the union, so it's presented for your approval tonight as well.
So, questions from the board? I'd like to add, and I'm sure everyone else would like to add, that we work with our workers. Okay? We're not trying to get over on people, but we are trying to represent the village and the 22,000 people who live here and pay taxes. But this deal with the supervisors showed, and the last deal, we can work with people, okay? And we try to. So, anyways, that's my commentary on that. So we will, again, any comments from citizens on either or any of the 3 items? Seeing none?
Mayor, I'd like to move resolution, first resolution, stipulation of the agreement with the fire.
Trustee Delaney moves to approve the stipulation of agreement dated August 30, 2018, between Local 1558 Firefighters Union and the Village of Garden City as a CEQA action type 2. Can I get a second on that? Trustee Heyer seconds that. All those in favor of ratification? It's a unanimous vote. Thank you very much. Now we move to the formal abolishment.
I'd also like to move the second resolution, which would abolish resolution passed in July.
Should I read the resolution? Read it? Okay. It's a little bit long. I don't read as quickly as PDP usually does, but I'll try. Whereas on July 25th, 2018, the village did enact resolution number, do you have that resolution?
128-28.
And whereas the said resolution was enacted pursuant to New York State Village Law 10-20 and abolished the paid component of the village fire department effective August 27, 2018, subject to any permissive referendum. And further placed paid members of the fire department on administrative leave effective July 26, 2018. Whereas New York State Village Law 9-906 authorizes the village to rescind said resolution at any time prior to the 15 days preceding the date of any vote on the referendum. Whereas no date has been set for a vote on a referendum relating to the resolution. Whereas as a result of collective bargaining with the Professional Firefighters Association and with the concurrence of all the individual persons constituting the paid component of the fire department, all of whom are former or current members of the paid component of the fire department and who were or are represented for collective bargaining purposes by the FFA, the parties have settled the manner in which the individual members will separate or have separated from village employment, and such settlement is memorialized in the stipulation of agreement dated August 30th, 2018. Whereas the agreement has been fully executed and ratified by the parties thereto, and whereas such agreement renders the resolution unnecessary and its rescission is an element of the agreement, now therefore it is resolved that resolution number 282018 is hereby rescinded in its entirety. Trustee Delaney makes that motion, seconded by trustee Walker. All those in favor of adopting said resolutions? All those in favor, unanimously approved. Thank you very much. The last item is the ratification of the stipulation of agreement dated August 8th, 2018, between the CSEA Supervisory Unit in the Village of Garden City for the collective bargaining agreement period June 1, 2018 through May 31st, 2021. Again, a CEQA action type 2. I can get a resolution. Trustee Menudo makes that resolution. Seconded by trustee Bover. All those in favor? Unanimously approved. Thank you very much. That concludes our meeting for this evening. Our next meeting is September 20th. So we hope you all can come and get your neighbors to come. Thank you very much. I can get a motion to adjourn. Trustee Delaney, motion to adjourn this special meeting